relation to all types of migration in the continent, because unfortunately, of course, we all read a lot of statistics and data on migration, but it's not generated from the continent. This is the problem. It's all coming from outside. So what we are trying to do is first to see what the continent needs, what our member states need in order to assist them in capacity building, in building databases. We have to establish data hubs for migration statistics in different regions in Africa in collaboration with the regional economic communities, and that's why they are always also taking part in this pilot workshop. So this is just the beginning of a series of workshops, trainings, and tailoring programs with the member states and the regional economic communities in order to make sure we deliver on our mandate. One of the main objectives from this workshop for the observatory is to wait for the recommendations that will come up hopefully tomorrow, and that will be more or less our plan of action for the coming couple of years. I didn't want to end up issuing another report, another document where we'll have it nicely put on the desk with no action on the ground. That's why we started with the pilot, because at the end of the day, now we have 3 countries as pilot and waiting for 2. It's one from every region in Africa. And we will work with the authorities in these countries in order to see what they need, how we can enhance their delivery in relation to data and analysis in migration, and at the same time replicate what we are going to do with the pilot in the other regions and other places of Africa where we have similarities. Because, you know, within the continent itself, as you said, it's vast and diverse. So we need to make sure that the program that we will tailor will bring together countries that look alike in their methods. Some countries will need to do the census by sending workers to the ground. Others, because of the wider use of the internet, they will just put the census online and advertise, then people will fill up the questionnaire. Others will have to do it by phone, mobile or landlines. So these types, because they differ per country basically in their capacities, capabilities and their outreach, we have to assist them. So we can now, if among the 5 we have someone that we will train the workers on how to do the census in relation to the migration data door to door, simply it will end up bringing lessons learned from the pilot country, and we replicate that with other countries with similar conditions that they still need workers to go to door. So we will train those officers from the government to go and collect the information. We'll provide the software that will analyze this information, and then they will share with us what they want to publish. Because we are a governmental organization, so we work with governments.
The African Union Commission throughout the African Observatory for Migration aims to provide the continent with a centralized, unified source of migration data for further research and to advance the knowledge of Africa based on mobility and migration, and to have a clear vision for a clear roadmap. Shorouk Bakir, Nile TV International.
The yen soared to a 4-month high against the dollar Tuesday after a surprise tweak to monetary policy by the Bank of Japan, which decided against hiking interest rates to tame